Hello again everyone, Sake here and welcome back to Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. When we last left off, we picked up Leo and faced off against Galleon, and now it is time to enter Althena's tower, consumed by Zofar. And I'm not sure what we are going to run into already. We are in combat mode. So we'll go on up, and wow, you are a fast little boy. Alright, so 3 crystals, those usually suck, and a snatcher. I'm not sure exactly if we can basic attack them. Let's see who is susceptible to magic. So the one in the back, crystals are not. We'll anger dice that. Jean, see what your regular attacks can do. And Lamina, all right, resistant there. Let me see what your different staffs can do. So the back one is susceptible to earth magic. Good to know. Yeah, looks like quake magic to the back. And then Leo, go ahead and do a full attack up front. We'll see what we can do here. See if we can maybe kill one in a turn. All right, so not bad. Okay, your initiative's high. Didn't hurt too awful bad. 3 swats down there. All right, so anger dice is not going to be effective against these crystals, as we saw. I mean, 25 damage. Ouch, yeah, that's what I thought. So the pokes really suck. The good physical damage for Leo. And we should be able to finish off the rest with a basic attack. And 2006-18, and there's Ronfar's level 56, higher attack, 2 defense, 2 magic defense. There's Jean's, a 4th attack. Nice, that's always well and good. Lamina's level as well. So we have a chest right up front. A silver light will come in handy, that is for sure, especially if there are no Athena statues around here. All right, was that a chest that I saw up here? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Crap. All right, so nothing back here, but at least we cleared this out. And 26-18, and I imagine Hero is going to be miles away. He'll probably be the next one to level up, although we do have Leo as well. Yeah, Leo only needs 13,000 or so, so Leo is going to be up next. Yeah, 105,000 for Hero. All right, so Leo will be the ones getting the levels here soon. So we'll head on into the left, another Abooga Booga, and they are quick too. You're not going to get out of those. So it's the same sort of setup, 3 crystals and 1 Ooga Booga in the back. And another 26-18, on we go. I don't think Ronfar needs to give us a healing litany just yet. See if we can poke around. All right, so nothing there. All right, clearing out as we move forward. So we'll head on down another Ooga Booga. Let's go ahead and take care of them. Yep, 3 spikes and an Ooga Booga. And another 26-18. We need to get Lamina some healing. All right, so on down. Now, you look new. So 2 spikes, a crab, and an Ooga Booga. And 29-25. We might have to do a Tranquil Litany up here. Or a smattering of singles also works. All right, we'll continue on. This is pretty much, yeah, the only way that we can go now. All right, another crab. And 28-03. We'll continue on up, looking for, okay, another crab and another chest. This might be the last room in this establishment. And another 28-03. Ronfar can do some singles. And there's Leo's level. A couple more attack, 3 more defense, 3 more magic defense. Awesome. And in the chest is another silver light. So it's definitely preparing us for not having any statues going forward. And I just realized Leo doesn't have any rings or equipment. So, yeah. So we'll do a damage caused by attacks, damage caused by magic. As far as the crests are concerned, let's do the penetration attacks. No, that lowers it down by 1. We're losing some attack there. Absorb enemy hit points does not work with staves, so we could do that. And then, let's see, increases the range, might not be bad. Sleeping magic, nah. We don't need any extra magics. Yeah, we'll just increase the range up a bit so that Leo can go smack them and absorb some HP. So up the stairs. Yeah, more of the same. More crabs, more Ooga Boogas, we'll take care of them. Oh wow, we've got several. We might have to bust out the magic now. Pretty good exchange, 38.56 with just a Blue Dragon kick to take care of those crystals. So something to keep in mind in the future. All right, so we've got down. All right, so we've got that. Oh, I don't like the look of you, buddy boy. And then we have this way over here for another Ooga Booga. And 3364. So Leo's looking at another 107,000 experience points. So yeah, I don't think Leo will be leveling up anytime soon. All right, so there's another stair up and a magic field. All right, so what we're looking for then is something to turn that off. So is that going to be in this cave network, or is this something that we have to come back down the stairs to do? And 3615. And I didn't see anything else down here. We're pretty much at a dead end, except for that electrical gate. So we're going to have to remember to come back down here then to get that chest, whatever that is. So up the stairs we go then, up to Zophar's level 3. Aha. All right, so that might have got rid of that magical barrier. At least it should have, otherwise, yeah, there's nowhere else to go. All right, so let's get down in here. Booga Booga missed us. The Fiend Ring. So a double defense and really good defense as well. Hero, swap out your barrier ring with this Fiend Ring. Yeah, so that does even better, which means that that protection ring can then go on someone else. So Leo's defense can go up by 15 and magic defense goes up there. Outstanding. So on down we go. I'm not going to mess with that Ooga Booga since he missed us. Whoop. Nice, another silver light. Oh, I did not see that. Well, crap. Hero? The Fiend Ring is a cursed ring, which we might have assumed from the name. Holy crap, on a cracker. Hero's going to go down.
Dragon kick!
Yeah, what good is a Fiend Ring to increase our defense if they do 1 damage on us? So do you think it's we have to wake up Hero, he comes back to full, and then he gets the benefit of the defense? Either way, that sucks, and I'm taking it off. Yeah, 3364. Hero, I'm sorry. I'm going to try something. Purity Litany on Hero. So when he first wears it, he drops to 1. Now he's sitting pretty. Okay. Now, it does make me wonder if he gets, like, back up. Will he only come back to 1 hit point? I'm not sure. Nope, we start battle and he's at 1. All right, that's what I needed to know. I need to figure out how to do this. And 2803. All right, let's get Hero adjusted for real this time. Sure, Hero. Wear something called a Fiend Ring. I'm sure it will work out just fine for you. All right, so there's that. And we have another chest over here. Another life jewel. Now we can't go through there just yet. Okay, so we need to keep poking into these to lower the force fields. Okay, I got you. And 4612, nice. So we'll head up these stairs then, try to drop this force field. Aha. So it looks like this area is the force field level. But there are a crap ton of enemies still around, including Horseman and some more Ooga Boogas. And 2618, still looking in pretty decent shape, all things considered. Managing the magic, all that good stuff. Speaking of which, a life jewel, outstanding. All right, so to the left. All right, so another couple horsemen. And to the north, we have nothing. All right, so that pretty much narrows it down. I imagine these horsemen are going to get a lot more vicious as we continue on. And 3615 might need a little bit of top up from Ronfar. Tell you what, those horsemen are dang stocky, 3493. And then on up, another barrier and another crab. We haven't seen one of these guys in a while. And back to a 2803. So there is a force field on the left. And on the right, I'm thinking maybe there is another way to drop this force field down in here. Looks to be. Tell you, this is one big confusing mess, I say. All right, so we can get up here to the Ooga Booga, but I think there's another force field in place after that. And 2618 might need a top-up from Ronfar for hero. And yes, indeed, another force field there. All right, so we need to continue on, find what drops that force field. All right, looks like another horseman coming around here. Hopefully, the barrier dropper is around. And 3615 with an angel tier. Might have to get Jean and Lamina back up. And one more crab through here. 3856. Yep, Jean needs some help again. So left or right heading north? All right, so right is nothing. Left is a set of stairs. If I had to guess, this would lower the other force field. And it shouldn't be too awful long until we are on this particular level, like proper. Not dropping force fields, but actually going through the main path. All right, through the force field, ready to head up to the 3rd floor. And here we are on the 3rd floor proper. So I'm not sure where to head now, but we did see a lot of Ooga Boogas and whatnot around. But hopefully no more force fields to drop. And 3364, G needs some help. So Ronfar's used about 100 of his magic points, keeping us afloat. Looks to be pretty well good bang for the buck as far as Ronfar's healing is concerned. We found some silver lights and whatnot to help pad that. And a decent battle there, 3856. All right, so we'll work our way around the south here. Okay, so Horseman and an Ooga Booga. And 3493. So I'm not sure if right is the way to go or up is the way to go. So a Horseman and another crab. The Ooga Boogas really don't pose much of a threat here. And 3364. And Leo's about 45,000 away. All right, so dead end pretty much narrows it down where we're going then. That's helpful. There was a horsey and a, crab over here in quick succession. And 2803 didn't take any damage on that run, but we're gonna be right into a horseman. And 3615, Lamina needs some help though. All right, so now that we're here, up, right, or down? Let's go upwards. And 3493. I believe there's a chest up here that this horseman may have been guarding, but an Ooga Booga too, I guess. And 3364. Let's get everyone set. All right, we'll continue on up. I believe the chest was... Okay. It was up, I remember that. Let's see if we can find it here. All right, we'll head over to the left. I think this links back up to where we came from. Yeah, so that is where we came from. So we'll go around. All right, so nothing here either. All right, let's find it. All right, let's try right and up then. All right, nothing there either. Okay. All right, so right and down then. I think we've pretty much cleared out, this whole place. So down is the only way we can go. Yep, scour the whole place. On up to the next set of stairs. Oh, this is new. So we've got a wrecking ball or something over here. What are you gonna be? So a couple of wrecking balls, a lunar seed, a fire seed, a spark seed, and 2 mace mashers. All right, so it looks like they're all susceptible. Let's see if we can get rid of these little nubbins. All right, and then Jean, try to get the nubbins, and Lamina. Yeah, they're all susceptible. Let's try a mace masher. Let's just try to get these little will-o'-the-wisp taken care of, because they may be protecting the field. All right, decent damage there. Okay, good crit. Go, Leo, go.
I'll take care of this.
All right, so Lamina, can take care of that mace masher. Oof, 106 and charmed. Oh, Jean. Jean. I don't like that a bit. Especially if she's gonna go use Blue Dragon Palm on us. Yeah, let's fix that. 3655. All right, we'll head on up. More Will-o'-the-Wisp there. And is this a dead end? Not quite. Another Mace Masher. Ah, chest over here. Good, another Life Jewel, which was right by the entrance. Okay, I got a lay of the land here. Let's head south past this Will-o'-the-Wisp and see what's going on there. And 2331. No one was charmed that time. Good deal. All right, so is this the actual way to go? All right, so going back up this way then, there was a masher there. Okay, we can go up that way. All right, so I'm confused which way would be ideal. And 2763, thanks to a ferocious wind. I kind of want to see a dead end here. I'm not sure if down is the way to go or up is the way to go. And 2331, yeah, they don't hit hard, but they do lots of status effects. That is for sure if you are not prepared. All right, so on up. Like where is our ultimate goal so I can go to the other places? I'm sure there's treasure to be found around here. 2331, chugging along. Yeah, where? Okay, so there's some stairs up and nothing here. Okay, so we've now blocked off one way. Good. So we'll head to the left then. See if this connects back up to where we were. And 2331 for those. Yeah, Will-o'-wisp aren't posing too much of a threat, which is good for me. All right, another Will-o'-the-Wisp. And 2331 again. All right, more Will-o'-the-wisp taken care of. All right, so there's up and then down, but we saw those stairs. So I'm going to where there were no stairs. 2331, one mo again. All right, Ronfar might need some help now. All right, we'll continue on up. So the way to the right was probably to the way to that stairwell. All right, no chests over here. If this is the way to the stairs, we are not, yeah, that looks to be connecting to the stairwell maybe? And 3655. Hey, Hero 57, so 2 extra attack, 1 extra defense, 2 magic defense, 2 wisdom. Here I thought Hero wasn't going to gain anymore, but it's a good thing that he is. And I was going to say, surely Leo won't be too far behind. We have 18,000 to go. So Leo is coming up soonish. 2331, one mo again. Tell you what. All right, we'll continue on up. You tell me there's no chests, no connections of any kind. I already been that way, I thought. Yeah, I think we actually came down this way, reconnected back up. All right, so then we'll head down. Where were those stairs that I saw? Okay. I mean, it's nice and quiet around here now that we've been doing the work. I do believe that is effectively everything dead on this level. But I feel like a horse's patoot because I can't seem to find that set of stairs that I saw off to the side. Oh, that's right. We haven't even been down this way yet. So I think we cleared up everything on the right-hand side. 2331. All right, we'll continue on up this way. So I think the stairs for the next level might be on this side? No. Well, crap. There they are. So the steps are right there. So I need to come around the top and get over there. Yeah, around here. It's exactly as I thought. Okay. I just plain missed him. I'm dumb. All right, on up the stairs then to the next floor. More of the same, more Will-o'-the-Wisp, more clearing out to do. Yep, you just plain missed me. 2331, one mo again. There's Ronfar's level, 2 extra attack, 1 extra defense, 2 extra magic defense. Jean's level, 2 extra attack, 1 defense, 1 magic defense. Extra range though. Lamina's level, 1 extra attack, 1 defense, 2 extra magic defense. So everyone's 57 except for Leo, and Leo only has, what, 11,000 more to go. So let's look around, see if we can get Leo leveled. And there's an interesting path there. So let's keep that in mind. Let's look for some more Will-o'-the-Wisp, or even, what in the gravy are you? Okay, that looks big. That looks big. Big side Billum sword there. Ronfar there. Jean, I don't know if we want to do a blue dragon kick straight down the line, but let's give it a shot. Lamina. Let's try an ice wall in the center if they don't move.
Blue Dragon Kick!
Now I want to make sure that that portal stays dead. Okay, so far so good. Go Ronfar. All right, that'll take care of that. Leo will take care of that. Hit that. Well, that should both be in the ice wall. Nope, just one. 263. Okay, what is this mirror gonna do? Oh, blast Lamina to Kingdom Come. So let's get the Will-O-the-Wisp taken care of and dead. Why not? Okay, Ronfar, go to town. 27, 25. Leo 38, 78. How tough are you? Ruby with the kill. 5,263 in a Starlight. Ronfar! All right, everyone back nearly full health. Ronfar's at 110 magic points. And we only wanted to poke around and get Leo leveled before we call it here, and we almost met our maker. Yeah, let's get back to some Will-O-the-Wisp. 2331. Yeah, Leo can't be that far from it, especially with that big 5,000 XP drop. Yeah, 4,000 XP or so. All right, Leo, we got you. A few more Will-O-the-Wisp and you are in, my man. 2331. I think only one more of those battles before Leo is up and running. Another silver light, we'll take it. We actually have not used one item in the entire time that we've been in Zophar's tower here, which I'm pretty proud that we're managing our resources as such. Yeah, come on, big man. And 3655, there's Leo's 56. 2 extra attack, 2 extra defense. Lots of good stuff. All right, we'll head on down, see if we can find the stairs, and then call it before we head up. All right, so down, down, down to down, down, down. Plenty of more Will-O-Wisp to take care of. As long as they're in packs of 3, it's not too bad. 2331. Keep on keeping on. All right, we'll round the corner here. Oh God, it's another one of those mirrors. Now that I know it is worth a lot of XP and pretty vicious, let's not stand on ceremony. All right, so resistant against Post Sword, but not the cross boomerang. Super Cyclone. Yeah, why not? Hero Super Cyclone. Ronfar, get those anger dice on it. Jean, Blue Dragon kick right through it. And Lamina, the ice wall on it. And Leo, yeah, just full attack. See what we can do here.
Ferocious wind. Lady luck be kind.
And of course, Hero goes paralyzed. But at least they left Leo alone. 80 hit points there. Flash Blade. Kill this thing. Holy crap. Ice wall on it. Please kill it. Okay, we're good. Go, Ruby, go. All right, 4,831. And we're still getting money. Don't know what we're going to spend it on. All right, Will-O-the-Wisp there. Another Mace Man over there. We'll make quick work of him. 2331. And then, you know you're in an interesting spot when 2331 feels kind of cheap. Like it wasn't worth it, but everything adds up. All right, center room clear. We can head on to the Mace Man. Nice, 2763, didn't take any damage on that one. And we were continuing up or down. I still haven't seen, oh geez, another mirror. I still haven't seen any stairs to get out of here. Oh God, it's 2 of them. All right, we got 1 dead. Oh, good dodge, Jean. Outstanding, and if he's going to do that again, let's just lay into him here. Not spend up all of our magic, let's just give him what for. There we go, 5,000 XP. We are kind of given a gift that that guy wasn't doing the super laser. He was just trying to punch us. All right, do I feel like this is the stairs going up? Yes, indeed. All right, so I figured that would be a fitting kind of dungeon boss, if you will, but there's still places to go and things to see. Let me just poke around. Ah, someplace we haven't been yet. A will-o'-the-wisp in the way. This will be easy streak compared to what we just did. 2331. All right, on up we go. So we haven't been to the left or right, I assume, if that will-o'-the-wisp was kind of in our way. Well, crap. All right, we'll try the right way. Is the right way going to be right? We're going to see. Any chests up here? Anything of that nature? Anything for us to ponder? Pilfer? Nope, reconnects back up to where we were. All right, so there was a set of stairs off to that one side, but we have not looked in here. Okay, so this is the way we came in. Okay, got it. Yeah, I was an idiot and just thought, like, I went down there and said, oh, hey, look, there's a set of stairs that we need to remember. Well, it was actually where we came from. All right, on to the next stairs. All right, before we head on up, we'll use Ronfar to do some topping up here. So as it stands, everyone, level 57s across the main party board. Leo at 56. Yeah, so 100,000, 80,000. Unless we run into a lot of big things, I think level 57 is kind of where we're going to be sitting here. Sorry about the lack of substance this time around, but a lot of leveling up, a lot of improving, and I'm feeling pretty good so far without using any items. We're sitting at 20 healing nuts, 4 passion fruits, 8 life jewels, 11 starlights, and 8 silver lights. So feeling pretty safe? Question mark? But we will see what's up these stairs next time. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Lunar 2 Eternal Blue video. Take care.